If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out.
Wednesday night, and we begin with developing news. A gunman opened fire on a passenger vehicle in the city's Winfield Heights section, not far from our 6 ABC studios on City Avenue. 3 people were injured. A suspect is still being sought by police. Action News reporter Caroline Goggin and her photographer Tom Kelly found themselves in the middle of the chaos, and she joins us live in Winfield Heights with a witness account. Caroline.
Rick, we were actually here in the station parking lot when we heard dozens of shots fired earlier this evening. Just minutes after, we headed out of the parking lot to our original story, not knowing that those shots were fired just down the road from here in a busy area right around rush hour. Almost 40 shell casings coated the parking lot of the Courtyard Marriott at City Avenue and Presidential Boulevard. Just down the road near the on-ramp to 76 West, this black SUV was riddled with bullet holes.
Very, very lucky with that many shots fired that there was only one shooting victim.
Philadelphia police say this is the aftermath of a shooting that happened just before 6 o'clock tonight on the 4100 block of Presidential Boulevard in Winfield Heights.
That's where police and detectives found the crime scene, which consisted of over 40 spent shell casings.
When police got there, they saw a GMC Yukon that had been hit by gunfire fleeing the hotel parking lot. That SUV drove right past us, with police right behind it, heading north on City Ave until it got to the on-ramp to 76 West.
That's when it rear-ended a Mercedes that was traveling in the same direction.
Police say 2 people in that Mercedes were taken to the hospital in stable condition. Police say a 26-year-old man who was inside this black SUV was found with a graze wound to his abdomen.
He is extremely lucky because the vehicle he was in, this large SUV GMC Yukon, is hit over 30 times by gunfire.
About 15 bullets went through the windshield, more than 20 through the driver's side door. The 26-year-old, who police believe was the intended target, was taken to Lankenau Hospital in stable condition. Now they're looking for whoever is responsible. Are we talking about one shooter? Are we talking about multiple shooters in this case?
I don't know at this time, but I'm sure the victim himself may be able to tell police if there was 1, 2, or more that were firing shots into his vehicle.
Now, that 26-year-old who suffered from the graze wound, he was released from Lankenau Hospital just around 8 o'clock tonight and then immediately taken to Philadelphia Police Headquarters for questioning. Police hope he can shed some light on the circumstances surrounding this shooting. We are live tonight in Winfield Heights. I'm Caroline Goggin, Channel 6 Action News. Rick.
All right, Caroline, thank you.
You mean to tell me some people run up on your car with some heavy artillery, shoot the windshield 15 times. The driver door in the window get hit up too 20 times, and you leave with a scratch from a bullet. And the reason why I call it a scratch from a bullet, because that's what a graze is. It's just the bullet going past your skin and knocking a patch of skin off you. And I'm talking about you survived that to the point where you go to the hospital and then you leave the same night and the police want to question you. I mean, you survived that. Listen, let me tell y'all something. The mass majority of people that get rained on with bullets like that don't survive. When you get shot at over 30 some times, close proximity, I'm talking about they own the vehicle, tearing it up from both angles, front and side. People don't walk away from that type of stuff. People die, and if not die, they I'm talking about shot up so many times that they probably just want to die because the pain, you see. But this brother walk away. This brother only get scratched on the abdomen, on the stomach. And I'm talking about get out the hospital. Listen, when something like that happened to you, and you survived that right there is a clear and present warning from the universal creator saying that, listen, I'm warning you right now, okay? You were supposed to die that day, but I don't want you to die. I want you to take this warning, and I need you to change some things. I need you to change your life. You see, I need you to get away from that environment and start doing something more productive with your time on earth, because I just preserved your life for you. I just saved your life. You understand? And for you not to, to give honors and give praise and not take heed to that warning, that must mean that you want to die. That must mean that you want to die. And unfortunately, later on down the line, that's exactly what happened. The brother that got skint, got grazed, got scratched by the bullet, he died not too long after. And we're going to get into that, but allow me just to give you a little bit of information of who this brother is. According to the reports that I got, this brother goes by the name of Drag4x. Some people call him Zaddy too, right? He's a brother out of Philly, and the reports that I'm getting of this brother right here is that he was low down. I mean, I got to be 100. This is the word on the street. They saying that this brother right here was backdooring people, robbing people. And this is not the only time that his life was put at risk. They saying that they've been trying to kill this brother. At least 6 times that they done tried to kill this man. And he done escaped all 6 times with his life. So when I heard that, I said, man, I mean, he should have been like, hey, look, I got to get away from here. They trying to kill me for real. But he wouldn't leave. He stayed around people that are running them streets, robbing, stealing, and killing. And he's a part of that, and end up losing his life. Now, a lot of people are under the impression that the reason why he lost his life is because of this rapper named Fahdy Goon that's out of Philly too, that got his chain snatched. And the reason why people are under that impression is because a couple of days before Drag4x got killed, he had posted Fahdy Goon's chain. Check it out.
Missing, if you touch one of these chains, you gon' end up on the picture. When I made 100,000, man, I knew I was that nigga. Nigga, keep this. I'ma fuck this nigga sister. You just my dick suck, baby. I ain't never gon' kiss you. When them 223s hit you, you don't make it to no spittle. I know shit get real, so I bought my bitch a pistol. Louis Gucci, Fendi Proud. Bitch smooth, I got clientele rolling. I showed her 50,000, got this little bitch open. You gon' get it worse if you out here trolling. They did that nigga dirty, he ain't even look the same. Start clutching on my burner, nigga glancing at my chain. Niggas out here pillow talking, fucking up the game. I'm like Lamar Jackson with the drink, this purple rain. Ask Shiny where he at, Shine getting a chain. Sell crack like my daddy, I grew up like Raising Cane. You can think this shit a game, till it's 20 in your brain. You need pounds in the city, they say call that nigga Fadi. She say you gon' eat my pussy, I be lying. I'm like probably I just ran it up, just me and Deucey.
I probably don't say nothing. And then like, you mean, and then like, if you talking about the chain situation, bro, how people view it is like, that's why you never see me on the internet like, yeah, this happened on some NBA Youngboy shit. I don't do that, bro. It's the streets. Like, I don't do all that. Yeah. But that situation, that's all I'm gonna say a couple things about it, and that's it. But like, the situation is, I would say I was the aggressor in the situation. Yes, from video, it might look like some other shit, like somebody rolled down on me and jumped me and took my chain. No, and then you see after the nigga took the chain, nigga ran. So it was like, it wasn't even no gangster shit. You took my chain and started punching on me. It wasn't one of them drones. Like, it was like, that's how people view it. And then like, people like that don't know and be like, yo, you got your chain took. Anybody can get their chain took. It's like, I'm fighting 4 or 5 people. Like, what do you want me to wear? And I had like 45,000 in my bag. I wasn't even worrying about the chain. I never even felt this shit come off at all, not 1%. I never, like, when it came off, that's why you didn't see me like, my chain or none of that. I was still wearing my motherfucking bag. I ain't worried about that money. And like I said, I was the aggressor in the situation. Like, yeah, I'm not even gonna explain what happened, but it might look like, yeah, they rolled down on Fahdy Goon. It was never like that. I was the aggressor in the situation. And then I just got the bad end of the stick, which is the streets, which I respect the streets. So like,
I love how you say, cause niggas would tuck their tail and.
Yeah, no, I be outside every day by myself. So like, it's not like, and I can still go anywhere I want, shoot a video, still do what I want.
I want you to pay close attention to this picture. This is Fahdy Goon, y'all, and that's Fahdy Goon wearing his chain. And if you look close at the chain, you will see that the chain is abbreviated with its two initials, which is Fahdy Goon, and the chain has a F and a G on it. Now the next picture that you're looking at is a picture that was on Drag4x's Instagram. He posted this picture, or both of these pictures, 2 days before he was killed. Now we got to pay close attention to these pictures because these pictures have real symbolism to them, and I intend to break them down for y'all. Now notice that it says the real fully G. I can definitely show you how to work that bitch, stupid. Now, I can only assume that he's talking about the attempt on his life. When they tried to kill him, when they shot at him 40 some times and hit his car 30 some times and he got skint, he got grazed. They must have used fullies. And he's saying that they don't know how to work them because they did not kill him. Now, look at the picture real close, y'all. You see Fahdy Goon's chain, the emblem, but you also see two guns, two of them. Now, to me, that's sending a symbol to Fahdy Goon, letting Fahdy Goon know that, hey, look, I know you had something to do with them boys coming to try to kill me. I got your chain, and now I'm on you. You see what I'm saying? Because why else would he put the guns by the chain? And then at the bottom of the picture, you see he says, cheap ass chain ain't even worth a 10 pack. And what he means by that is that the chain that Fahdy Goon that he got, that is Fahdy Goon's chain, is not even worth $10,000. But the cold-blooded part about that is this right here. Even if the chain wasn't worth $10,000, it possibly was worth Drag4x's life. Now, the next picture that we looking at, you see that there's money all on the float, but that money is spelling out something. And the money is saying, hurry y'all ass up. And what that means is this right here. I know y'all got money on my head. Y'all keep missing me. Hurry y'all ass up and do y'all job. It's almost like poking fun at the people that are hired to kill him. Basically letting them know that, hey, look, I know y'all are watching my Instagram. I know I got money on my head. Hurry up. Come and do the job. Come and finish y'all job. And the cold-blooded part about that, 2 days later, he was killed. Now, as y'all can see, that's Fahdy Goon's chain. Now, there's a video circulating of the rap boy Fahdy Goon getting his chain snatched by another ruthless gang over there in Philadelphia called the Young Bag Chasers. For those of you who don't remember who the Young Bag Chasers are, one of their famous members was a brother who went by the name of YBC Duel. And Duel was, I'm talking about, oh my God, that brother right there. Rest in peace to that brother. Rest in peace to Drag 4x. But Duel was a piece of work. Duel disrespected everybody and they mama. He was so cold-blooded, he even went to the lengths of going to his ops' grave site and digging up the grave, yelling to my son, where's so-and-so at? You know, digging up disrespectful. Check it out.
Shit, I got some shit to say too, though. Fuck all ops, fuck CCK, fuck LMG, fuck 56th Street, fuck Belmont. Y'all never got back. Fuck 44 CB taming y'all. Look, fuck 38th Street, fuck 39th Street. I ain't even gonna lie. Fuck the dub too. And who Who else? I ain't gonna lie, it's many more. Fuck Collar Hill, fuck Parkside, fuck Bud, Blue for Bud, fuck all them niggas. Fuck, is the real disrespectful. I'm gonna fuck who you is. I will disrespect you. That's how I'm carrying it.
That's a lot of ops.
It's more.
You see what I'm saying? So this who Drag was connected with, amongst other people, but he always kept his hands in whatever YBC was doing, and he always was around YBC, and that's how he ended up getting Fahdy Goon's chain, because YBC is the one that I'm talking about damn near beat Fahdy Goon to death for a damn chain, not even knowing that Fahdy Goon had $40,000 in cash on him. But they wanted the chain because the word on the street is that it was a bag not for Fahdy Goon's life, but for his chain. Check it out.
That's Fahdy Goon. What's happening? That's Fahdy Goon. They took his fucking chain. Yo! Oh my God, I'm like a shooter. Oh my God. They want that chain so bad. What's going on? Oh my God. Oh, they got the gun. Oh my God.
Now, I couldn't show the actual video because YouTube wouldn't let me do it, but I just showed y'all a picture of Fahdy Goon, and I just let y'all listen to the audio. Now, listen. As I showed y'all before, that Drag 2 days before his death, he showed y'all Fahdy Goon's chain, right? And then he said, hurry y'all ass up. You know, basically understanding that he got a bag on his head and he ready to die. Like, what's taking y'all so long? Y'all been trying to kill me all this time. Hurry y'all ass up. I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere. I got too much pride and ego to leave Philly with all the money that I got. So instead, I'm going to just instigate the situation and antagonize y'all and say, hey, look, come on, hurry up and come and kill me. And 2 years, I mean, not 2 years, 2 days later, that's exactly what they did. Ran up on him and killed him. Check it out.
I was down bad, I was bitching with the shit. Nigga. She ran a little hand on me. I gave her 20,000 bucks in for gas money. I done put in every dollar, I'm like, it's my last money. I ain't paying for it, bro. Everybody got something like that. Let me know.
Fred Tracy, well, police say that man was just 26 years old. They found his body surrounded by cash and cell phones tonight. Neighbors say they want answers as to what happened in their quiet neighborhood.
Don't make sense.
Mary Dixon lives near the crime scene in Germantown, where a 26-year-old man was shot and killed early this morning.
I heard a shot, not shot. I heard a whole lot of shots, about 20 of them.
The sound of gunshots echoed throughout the intersection of Green and Rittenhouse Streets, where police say just after 1 a.m. they found a man lying in the street with multiple gunshot wounds to his head and body.
The ballistic evidence is very close to where the victim is laying, so clearly the shooter or shooters were very close to this victim when these shots were fired.
At least 35 shell casings littered the crime scene, while a car parked nearby was shot 6 times.
It's very concerning.
Just a few feet from from the victim's body were large amounts of cash scattered under a parked vehicle, along with 4 cell phones.
We did find a handgun on the scene next to the victim, right next to the victim. But we don't know if that weapon was fired. We're not touching it. It's part of the crime scene, and that'll be collected by homicide detectives and crime scene personnel once the scene is processed.
Investigators are now looking at nearby surveillance videos, hoping to catch whoever did this. Neighbors like Nakia Warfield say she too wants answers.
I'm surprised. I mean, we don't normally have stuff like that around here, not too often. So it's a big concern.
Now, as of right now, no arrests have been made in this case. Police say they are still searching for a motive, but police did say they do believe that victim frequented the area before he was killed. Reporting live at police headquarters, Kelsey Kushner, NBC 10 News.
A lot of people believe that when he posted Fahdy Goon's chain and he said, hurry y'all ass up, that, you know, that right there instigated the situation, and that caused Fahdy Goon and the people that he's connected with to go after Drag4x. But I can't just put it on Fahdy Goon because I don't have that type of information. But the information that I do have is that Drag4x was a piece of work, y'all. I'm talking about, they said this dude right here was slick with it. I'm talking about, he was like, I'm talking about slimy. I'm talking, you talking about sliming people out, backdooring people and stuff like that, setting people up, robbing people close to him, running off on plugs and all that old type of stuff. That was Drag4x. Yeah, that was his type of work. You know, he do stuff like that. So anybody could have killed him, being that there were so many attempts on his life. You can't just put it on, well, I can't just put it on one person and say that, hey, look, these are the people that did it. Because there are too many people that wanted his life. To the point where it was a $60,000 bag on his head, according to the reports. According to the reports, somebody put $60,000 on his head. And he understood that. And still ain't leave Philly. Now, the night that he was killed, they saying that this man had $40,000 in cash on him and then had his pistol right next to him. Now, I don't have a video of that, but I do have the picture. But the scene is so bloody. I'm talking about the man got shot in the head. The man got shot all in his body multiple times. And, you know, from my understanding in the reports that I'm getting, they saying that, you know, some guys ran up on him with them switches, hit him multiple times, and he tried to fire back. That's how he got his gun out. He tried to fire, he tried to shoot back, and he did, but they saying that he was really just shooting at nobody because the work was already done and he was already down and he was already, you know, he was out of it. You know what I mean? But we got to understand something. When you in that gang life and you hear some shots, the first thing you do is grab your pistol. That's just like reaction. When you hear any type of shots close to you, the first thing you do is grab your gun. But it was too late. They was too close up on him, and you know they killed him. Now, after that though, after his killing, here it is, one of Fahdy Goon's homeboys get killed. So that's why I'm saying, like, it's a war going on over there in Philly. I'm talking about them boys is they acting like Chicago. And that's not, I'm not trying to say that to be bragging and nothing like that. And I hope young brothers over there in Philly don't think like we trying to be like Chicago or, you know, all that old type of stuff. But, you know, or instead of saying that they acting like Chicago, they are resembling the violence of Chicago. Let me say that right there. You know, that, you know, the violence out there in Philadelphia resembles the violence in Chicago. And I'm talking about these young boys is not playing. And they killing for nothing. But one thing we got to understand about the street life is that when you playing in them streets, this is the type of stuff that happened to you. People die, people get shot, people go to the penitentiary. That's just how it go. Now, according to the reports, a lot of people believe that Fahdy Goon's homeboy, Lil Zach, got killed because of what happened to Drag. But again, I don't have the information to put that on Drag and YBC and all the people that he kick it with, because Lil Zach from 29th Street and them boys over there is in tour with everybody too. Like, everybody is in tour with everybody. Everybody's shooting, stabbing, and killing and fighting everybody. You see what I'm saying? So I can't just put it on nobody. All I can do is just give y'all the reports. Check it out.
A 4-year-old man was shot and killed just before noon today here in Strawberry Mansion. Police tell us the victim was shot at the 2900 block of West Gordon Street. He was taken to Temple University Hospital, but efforts to save his life were unsuccessful. No one has yet been arrested in connection with his killing.
38 times? They saying this boy right here got shot 38 times. 2 people ran up on him with them switches. Shot at him 40 sometimes, but he got hit 38 times? Look, how can you survive that? 38 times. Can you imagine the confusion that's going on with the paramedics and doctors and stuff like that? Where is he shot at, doc? Right here, right there, right there. What hole do we plug up to try to save his life? It's so many. He got 38 holes in his body. You see, overkill. And a lot of people are saying that, and this is what I'm saying, that's what they saying. They saying that this right here has something to do with Drag being killed. This is get back for Drag because of the Fahdy Goon chain getting snatched. Drag showing Fahdy Goon chain online. Drag getting killed. And then now here it is, one of Fahdy Goon homeboys done got killed. So people are under the impression that there's a back and forth going on and there's a war between these two groups and they shooting and killing each other. All because of a chain got snatched. I don't know. All I can do is give y'all the reports, and all I can see right now is gang warfare. This is what happened in gang warfare. Now, before I depart, allow me to say this right here. Let me tell you young brothers something out there in Philadelphia. A lot of you brothers come up, I'm talking about Philadelphia have a large black Islamic community. And a lot of these brothers that are in these gangs that are killing each other are Muslims. And from my understanding, you know, as far as like Sunni Muslims and stuff like that, from my understanding that it goes against the laws to kill each other. It goes against y'all holy book, the Quran, to kill each other. Like, if y'all so religious, how are you allowing yourself to join a gang and then kill another Muslim? And the reason why I'm bringing the religion up, because every time I see these young brothers in Philly dying and getting killed and stuff like that, I always see them in Islamic dress. They buried the next day. That's a, Islamic tradition. And it's like, that's an oxymoron to me. Because how you gonna be a part of love? How you gonna be a part of, everything that the Quran stands for, especially when it comes to Muslims? But just because you in this gang, that allows you to kill your own Muslim brother? Something ain't right. Something ain't right about that. And for those of you young brothers that are a part of the Islamic community, maybe y'all need to do a little bit more research and start reading the Quran a little bit more and start talking to y'all imams and saying, hey man, what am I doing? Is this right? Is this okay? Am I going to go to the hellfire if I do this? Or am I going to go to paradise if I do that? You see? And I'm talking about, and get some understanding, because from my understanding of just, knowing about Sunni Muslims and Islam, that's a no-no. Throw all the gang stuff away. Yeah, gangs kill each other all day long, but I'm speaking to y'all spiritually. Like, I thought that was a no-no. You see? So man, y'all need to do some research over there. Y'all need to go talk to y'all imams, talk to y'all fathers, y'all uncles, and all that old type of stuff. Fathers and imams in those communities, y'all need to talk to the kids and say, hey, man, what is y'all doing? You represent Islam. I mean, you killing your Islamic brothers like that? Like, y'all don't look right. That don't look right at all. And not only that though, I mean, it's black on black crime. Yeah. Young black on black crime. They just killing each other over little stuff. Listen, you young brothers gotta understand something. Ain't no coming back from death. This is not those video games y'all be playing where y'all get 30 men for the cheat code and stuff like that, and y'all die and you unplug the game, plug it back up and put it back in or whatever, you know, and then you start the game back over. No, we talking about life here. Once this life is gone right here, it's over with. It's done. So you young brothers need to start thinking about that and realizing that, hey man, look, I'm putting my life on the line for a chain. I'm putting my life on the line for a gang. I'm putting my life on the line for a street that don't even belong to me. I'm putting my life on the line for 3 letters that really don't have no meaning to me. It just sounds cool. I'm putting my life on the line for something like that. And a lot of y'all got kids. How you gonna put your life on the line for some bullshit, but you won't try to preserve your life for your damn kids? For your sisters, little sisters and brothers. For things that mean something. The people that truly do love you. Because the gang don't love you. You young brothers might think they love you, but the gang don't love you, because what's going to happen is, see, you out here playing in these streets, you're going to lose your life. They going to, put your name on a t-shirt. They going to say, long live so-and-so. But after that, it's back to regular programming. So you done wasted your life. You done gave up your life for nothing. For nothing. They only going to care about what happened to you probably a week or 2. And after that, you a thing of the past. But you know who's going to be hurting? Your kids. They going to be hurt forever because they ain't got no father. Your mother, she going to be hurt because she ain't got no son. Your father, he going to be hurt because he ain't got his son. Family members, they gonna be hurt because they ain't got their cousin, their nephew, their grandbaby. Because you done gave your life up for some bullshit. Listen. Instead of trying to be dedicated to these gangs and this street life and all that old type of stuff, something that's gonna kill you and something that's detrimental to your health, instead of dedicating yourself to stuff like that, be more productive with the people that love you. Yeah, dedicate your life to the people that love you and do what is necessary to provide, protect, and progress. That's what you do. That's living. You ain't living looking over your back every time a car drive past. You're not living worried about dying every day. Every day. I know it. I used to live it. You thinking about dying every day. That's not living. That's not living. You in the state of fright and flight every day. Either I'm going to have to kill somebody, I'm going to get killed, I'm going to have to run. You see? And that's not living. So I would advise you young brothers out there in Philadelphia that pay attention to my channel. Man, get out the way, man. Do something way more productive with your time instead of gang banging and putting your life on the line for some bullshit that don't even give a damn about you. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.